Welcome to Reading with Timothy Reed. I'm Timothy Reed, and I'm going to be reading with you today. And millions of other people around the world are reading with us and have been reading with us for such a long time, years and years. And hasn't it been a special time to be able to sit for a few minutes and just read together? Oh, what a wonderful treat it is. Well, today we're going to be continuing a very special book. Um, it's not a normal kind of book, is it, folks? We've been reading it together. It's it's called a photo novel, and this one's a Star Trek photo novel, and it's called A Taste of Armageddon. What a wonderful story this has been, hasn't it? Oh, we just sit and we look at the pictures and we read the story. You see, it's presented like this: pictures and little blurbs of what people are saying, and and it's even better than watching the episode because you can get the thought bubbles that show you what the characters are thinking in their minds inside, instead of just what they say out loud. And that's very special. That's that's a wonderful thing that they're adding to it. It's not just like watching the episode, it's more than that. And unlike reading a book where you have to imagine everything yourself, all the pictures are there and you can just see them. You could see all the characters and everything that they do and all their special facial expressions. That is very wonderful to see that. It's very, very lovely and marvelous. And this came out in a time before there were videos. There were no VCRs, if you remember those things. I remember them because I was very young when that happened, but I do remember them. I used to watch VCRs as well and videotapes and that sort of thing. And it was a lot of fun. But before that, we even had those, we had photo novels. Not for a long time, just for about a year. They came out with 12 of these wonderful Star Trek photo novels during that time around, well, gosh, I'm not sure, 1978, something like that. It's quite a while back, isn't it? But I can still remember that time. I was very young, but I remember it. So it was quite a time. And so we're going to have a look at this. Now, we've been reading it for quite a few sessions, haven't we? We're just making our way slowly through it. But we're going to start picking it up on, oh, there are no page numbers. So it's just the bit where Captain Kirk is talking to the man with the beard. And that's what we're going to pick up from. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I don't want to stop your reading, but this is such a good bit. This story has been so fascinating, where Captain Kirk and the Enterprise has been stopping a war, stopping a war. Now, you may have heard me say this before when we talked about War and Peace, that I don't like war. I'm not for it. I'm mostly against it. In fact, really completely against it. I don't think wars are good, especially if people are attacking another person or another country. I think that that's wrong. That's just me, but I think it's wrong. And if you think it's wrong, please go ahead and put it in the comments. Anyway, the bit that I just read in here is Captain Kirk says, all right, it's instinctive, but the instinct can be fought. He's saying human beings have an instinct to kill other people, which is awful, awful. He says, we're human beings with the blood of a million savage years on our hands. Savage years, because there's been a lot of wars in history, even some going on even to this day, which is awful. I don't like that. But we can stop it, says Captain Kirk. We can stop it. We can admit that we're killers, but, and this is the great bit, we're not going to kill today. That's what he says to the alien who's doing the war. He says, we're not going to kill today. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everyone just decided that right now? We're not going to kill today. I've decided it. I'm not going to kill today. And I'm decided for tomorrow as well, actually. I'm not going to kill tomorrow. And that's a decision that I'm making. And I think it would be great if everybody around the world, especially in countries that are attacking other countries, say, we're not going to kill today. And that would be a wonderful thing. Well, you know what? That's all that we have time for today. But it has been wonderful. And it's been such a lovely time to get into a taste of Armageddon, a Star Trek photo novel where you can actually see the thoughts that the characters are having, which is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope we have another chance to read together again soon. So I'm Timothy Reed, and I'll see you next time on Reading with Timothy Reed. Bye, everybody. Bye bye now.